This is my last weekend in China before I fly back to the US. I have 6 days and I'm freaking out because not only am I going back to the US for 4 weeks, when I come back to Beijing, I am moving to Chengdu to start a brand new job in a brand new city, and so I have to pack up my whole beautiful apartment. 2 years ago, where I made my apartment hunting vlog in Beijing and all my moving vlogs, and yeah, here we are 2 years later and I'm packing the whole thing up to move across the country, which is a lot more complicated than moving within Beijing. So the packing has begun. It may seem like I have a lot of stuff, and I do have a lot of stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. It may seem like I do have a lot of stuff. The majority of my things are like clothes, shoes, toiletries, bags, decor. I love vacuum seal bags. I have so many of these. Your clothes go in them and it looks like this. When you take all the air out, it looks like that. Packing up apartments and moving wherever you are in the world is always hectic and stressful and should be done in an organized and planned fashion. But that was not the case with me, y'all. I got this job in Chengdu after I had already booked my flights to America and before I knew when my apartment lease was up. So once I communicated with my landlord that I was in fact not renewing the lease and moving, I found out that my lease ended on August 10th. And August 10th was the exact same day that my flight leaves from the US to come back to China, meaning that I had about 9 days to pack up my whole apartment and go. And mind you, I had to work a full-time job 5 out of 9 of those days. I was riddled with anxiety and just so stressed. Because of all of the last minuteness of everything, I decided to ask my cleaning lady to help me pack while I'm at work. So I have 2 more days left of work, and for both of those days, she's gonna come here for 3 hours and pack a bunch of my stuff up, which is amazing. So what I've done, everything that needs to be packed together in a big pile. Then I took pictures and sent it to her with details that said, pack everything. And I've done the same thing in the kitchen. I've already organized and cleaned out all of the cabinets and put everything that I want my cleaner to pack on the counters and on the floor. It's been a few days of packing, and to be honest, the cleaning lady did not do a great job. I don't think that she's ever really had to pack things up in big boxes like this before, so she just was quite the novice and didn't really know what she was doing. There are some things that she packed really well, but the kitchen stuff, I just ended up repacking the box by myself, but whatever. Second day that she packed stuff today, I let her do clothes and shoes and things that were much easier to pack, and she did great with that. Regardless, I am beyond grateful to have her help. I wrote a little card for her at work, printed out a translated message that I wrote. The card basically is just thanking her for taking such good care of my apartment, which in turn takes good care of me and my mental health, and how appreciative I am of her services, and letting her know that I will recommend her and share her WeChat contact in the group for the people that live in this community. Yeah, how many boxes we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 finished, plus this. Let's take a look upstairs. Oh, yes, I need to take these down. That's gonna happen this evening. Like, these clothes are packed. I need to pack these pillows. This is the couch, original couch from downstairs. I'm gonna pack this rug. This bed, the bed frame I have not sold. I don't know if I am gonna sell it. I'm just gonna take this apart and bring it with me because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Sold my desk chair. All of this stuff that you see is going back to America. All of these clothes are also going to America in a suitcase. This is laundry. Okay, so I have officially sold my couch and I am currently waiting for a handyman that I hired to come and disassemble the couch and move it to its new home. What I maybe will miss the most about living in this community is the WeChat groups within this community. So there is a buy and sell WeChat group, there is a foreigners WeChat group, and then there's a building that I live in WeChat group. And that's where I posted all of the things that I was selling, telling them I was having a moving sale. I put the couch at a pretty low price because I just want to get rid of it, and boom, someone was like, yeah, we'll take it. That person is paying for the disassembling fee and the moving fee, but guess what? This person literally lives in the building right next to mine. So once the handyman comes, this should be a very simple, straightforward process. Ugh. I'm just gonna chill on my couch one last time before it goes. I sure am gonna miss you, couch. You're my favorite color. You were expensive, and I had a really great time at IKEA with Amy trying to pick you. And I picked you, and you served me well. So thank you, couch. They have arrived. Whoa, no more couch. It's all gone. That was slightly annoying, but the job is finished. And now I need to vacuum and put the old couch back. Here is where I was hiding the landlord's couch, and now I gotta put it back downstairs where it belongs. Original couch that was here when I first moved into this apartment, and I'm sure it makes a lot more sense as to why I spent all that money at IKEA buying a brand new one, because this, it ain't a couch, y'all. One of the perks of being an expat is that usually the company you work for will provide you with a pretty good relocation package. Since I'm moving within China, my employer doesn't have to spend that much money to get me to Chengdu. Domestic flights here are usually less than 250 USD. My flight will be covered, as well as the cost of moving all of my belongings, plus a hotel stay for a week upon arrival. My school arranged this moving company to come pick up all 11 of my gigantic boxes and ship them to a storage facility in Chengdu. And once I arrive and get an apartment, all of my things will be shipped to me. Even though all of this was arranged for me and all I needed to do was open my door, it wouldn't be China if this process went smoothly. The mover clearly didn't read the shipment order and was shook when he saw how much stuff I had. He also didn't think to bring a cart or anyone with him, so he just started yelling at me. And of course, I didn't understand what he was saying, so I had to call my new HR department for help. And he ended up just leaving and then coming back 2 hours later, still unprepared, but at least he had a cart this time. So after the moving guy made a very dramatic exit, he has come back. He has loaded 3 boxes. I watched him break one because he was doing the most, because he was angry. But I have very high patience, and I'm just glad that he's back and this is getting done. Here we go again with all my things. Yeah. This is how the boxes be breaking. This is not very ergonomical, but okay, sir. On this tiny cart, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. This is it, the last load.
One eternity later.
I'm officially DONE done with
one of the most stressful weeks I've had in a very long time. So now I need to go relax and get my nails done before my super long flight to America this evening. You heard it right. I managed to get everything done on the actual day that I fly out. I didn't manage to sell my bed, the artwork, and a few other items were left behind in my apartment, but that's fine because my cleaning lady will come and take the things for herself. Everything else in the apartment belongs to the landlords. Now, my friends, it's time to take a little trip down memory lane. This is what my apartment looked like while I lived here for 2 years, and this is what it looks like now. It has been an unforgettable 2 years in my Beijing apartment, and honestly, I'm a little sad that I'm leaving. But I think that there is something strangely and painfully beautiful about choosing to leave the place that I know and I love in pursuit of the unknown. Even though I'm staying in the same country, I'm moving to a completely different place, and I'm leaving my safe space of Beijing that has been my home, and I'm in search of something different. And that's because in the end, we can't become what we want by remaining what we are. Here we go.